Today we're going to talk about the LifePak and the 12 lead EKG. As you see here, we have the LifePak 12, and before we get started on the 12 lead, I want to show you guys how to do the user test to make sure that the LifePak's functioning properly, and also I'm going to do a quick visual inspection of the LifePak as well. What we have here are, of course, our limb leads, okay? And what we're looking for here is to make sure it's plugged in nice and tight to the LifePak. Also, I just want to make sure that there's any cuts or any fraying on the limb leads themselves. These appear to be brand new, so they're good. Alright. And the next thing I want to do is just do a quick overview look at the, turn it over here, and of course, if we're out in the field, we want to make sure we have good batteries. This battery would need to be replaced, and this battery is good. So before we actually would do a 12 lead out in the field, we would make sure we have plenty of batteries, and also make sure that our equipment's checked out. Alright, so let's do the user test next. Alright, after we've done our visual inspection and checked out the batteries of the LifePak, we're going to go ahead and do a user test real fast. And this is important because we want to make sure that the LifePak is operating properly before we hook it up to a patient. We're going to go ahead and select options right here, push options, and then we're going to go ahead and select our user test. And we do that by using the wheel right here, and then we're going to push in the center button right here. And this right here starts our user test. You should see right here, user test in progress, and once it's complete, it's going to print out a little printout that lets us know that the user test is completed satisfactory. Alright, so once you have your patient hooked up to the monitor here, we just want to take a quick look and verify that we're getting a good EKG reading. Alright, next what we want to do is we want to hook the patient up to the 12 lead, which has already been done, and we're just going to remove this cap from right here, and just place this inside here. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is select 12 lead, and we're going to enter the patient's age in. Alright, and it's going to say acquiring 12 lead. Alright, so once you've gotten your 12 lead, it's going to print it out like this. And I'm not going to go into how to read the EKG here, but what you want to do is just basically just get a quick look over at it, make sure everything looks good. Another thing I want to show you guys how to do here is how to acquire a 4-channel 12 lead EKG. What we're going to do is we're going to go to options, we're going to go to print, and we're going to go to format, select 4-channel, select mode, select diagnostic, and we're going to go to report, and we're going to go to 12 lead 1 or 12 lead 2 depending on which one you do. I'm select 12 lead 1, and I'm going to go to print. Alright, so once you've got your 4 lead EKG here, I want to point out a couple differences between the standard 12 lead EKG. As you see on lead 2 here on your standard EKG, it just shows you like just all the other ones, just a couple boxes. But if you look here on the 4-channel EKG, it extends the lead 2, which is our, as you know, our monitoring lead, all the way across the EKG. And it's also in our diagnostic mode of 40 Hertz. This allows you to get really good 2-lead EKG, or rather 2-lead on your 12-lead EKG. Another couple things I'd just like to point out real quick are it zooms in on the, I don't know if you can see it, it zooms in right here on the P wave, and it marks your QRSs for you. This allows you with some of those rhythms that are kind of hard to identify the P wave. This helps you identify the P wave in your 12 lead. So that's just another handy tool. Not a lot of people use, but it's also there for just in case you need it. All right, thanks a lot.